Alright, you guys ready for the daily problem or what? LeetCode daily. Should be, I've heard it's easy, but we'll see about that. Oh, Pat's Hello World. Trying to do type racer. Before we do anything, let's do the type racer. How you doing, Pat? What's happening? Alright, here we go, man. My time to be on leaderboard? Alright. Yeah. Wait, this is not even the type racer screen. Oh, Zuber Ustad from YouTube. What's happening, man? How you doing? Hold on. Good morning. Good night over here. Alright, type racer first. First race is the warm-up. Second race is the championship round. After type racer, I'm going to do the LeetCode daily problem. And then after the LeetCode daily problem is vibe coding time, man. Everybody knows that. But first, I got to send this type racer to the Discord. And then, Alright, here we go. Type racer. Warm-up time. Oh, snap. Jesus. Man, where's everybody at? Pixel Pusher dropped out. Guest at 104. Who's that guest? 104 miles per hour. Not fast enough in the warm-up round, man. Pat 91. How are you going to take the leaderboard with double digits? You know you got to get at least triple digits to be up there. Alright, here we go. This is the championship round for Type Racer. Are we ready? Or are we not ready? We got a couple guests still. Anyways, I'm ready, man. Dang, Pixel Pusher is in here. It's over. Man, that was tough. 174. Pixel Pusher. Don't defense. Hates Pixel Pusher. Only in Type Racer. Alright, Pixel Pusher. Let me add that onto the website. Type Racer Champ. Pixel Pusher. How much was that? 174. You weren't even in the race. Oh, you're hiding out as guest? Guest 100? Snaps. Alright, look at that. Pixel Pusher, 91 wins. Pixel Pusher said he's gonna retire at 100 wins. Maybe temporarily until somebody else gets close to 100. Look at that, 174, a three-peat. I mean, Pixel Pusher can get every single... I think there's only been one race where Pixel Pusher lost. And that was to somebody called Floofy or something. Luffy right here. I think it was this one, 173. Dang, it's been a while since that happened. 7 months or so, 8 months. I don't know. All right. Anyways, what's next? LeetCode Daily. LeetCode Daily. And then vibe coding. What's the daily problem? I get my activity monitor over here. All right, here we go. Here we go. Daily problem. What could it be? Easy problem. Maximum difference between adjacent elements in a circular array. All right, I can probably one-shot this, right? So given a circular array nums, find the maximum absolute difference between adjacent elements. Note, in a circular array, the first and last elements are adjacent. Can you do another? This is too easy. What do you mean, do another, man? I don't know. So we want to take the absolute, this say absolute difference between the first and the last. Is that syntax right? Dot back? 100 push-ups? Nah, come on now. Alright, I'm not using dot back if you're gonna tell me I gotta do 100 push-ups, man. So just the first and the last element, yeah? And then now I'll iterate through all of them. And I'll be like, the maximum difference between nums I and nums I minus 1. Absolute difference. Is that it? You guys make me nervous. Talking about, I didn't even agree to 100 push-ups, man, but still. I minus 1. Nums. Blah, blah, blah. For sure, that's gonna be okay, right? Of course it's gonna be okay, man. I was a little bit scared, but I knew it was gonna be alright. What? Well, you want me to do another problem? Should I do yesterday's daily real quick? Let me see what yesterday's daily was. Part 2? Should I do that one? Wait, yesterday's daily was hard? Oh, no. We're not doing a hard problem, man. Absolutely not doing a hard problem. Alright, Pixel Pusher. Which problem should I do? Should I do a random 0 track? Weekly premium? No, I don't have premium, man. Do I have premium? Of course I don't. What are you saying? Random. Alright, I'll do a random 1500 to 1700. And let's do a bet. This is not the problem. I'll roll the dice after, but let's do one bet and then I'll start vibe coding. So will I one shot 0 track 1600 or 1500 to 1700 in how long? 9 minutes? 7 minutes? 8 minutes. Let's do 8 minutes. Yes or no? That's the bet, man. Real quick. Will I one-shot a 1500 to a 1700 zero-track rated problem in 8 minutes? Boot ahead says $10 on yes. Pix Pusher 1700 on yes. Crazy. I don't usually one-shot problems, by the way. Leet Whale 69 on no. Loco NCO 500. Alright, place those bets, man. Gotta trust the glasses. Yeah, these are actually AI glasses, man. I got OLEDs right here. I'm looking at ChatGPT in one eye and Claude in the other eye, man. I got crazy. Dang, Versazoid, $10,000 on no? Come on, man. Overly confident there. Clistar, $1,000. Yes. Alright, let's see. Let's see. It's gonna be a random problem. Ezra Flag coming in, $1,000. I'll roll the dice or roll the random number before. I thought 500 was rude, but dang, yeah, dang. It's not rude. It's unlikely because one shot means I can't hit run. I have to have perfect code, no typos, nothing, you know. And I can't just hit run to make sure it compiles either. And it could be a really hard problem. All right, here we go, man. Here we go. What is the number gonna be? 1525. Look at that. It's so easy. For sure, it's likely that I get it now since it's a 1525. The doubters are in shambles. Well, we'll see. We'll see. Alright, here we go. Wait, how much time did I say? 8 minute? 8 minute timer. Ready? Alright. 1, 3. 3, 2, 1, go. Count artifacts that can be extracted. There's an n by n zero index grid with some artifacts buried in it. You are given the integer n and a zero index 2D integer array artifacts describing the positions of the rectangular artifacts where artifacts I equal R1, C1, R2, C2 denotes that the ith artifact is buried in the subgrid where R1, C1 is the coordinate in the top left, C2 bottom right. You will excavate some cells of the grid and remove all the mud from them. If the cell has a part of an artifact buried underneath, it will be uncovered. If all the parts of an artifact are uncovered, you can extract it. Given a zero index to the integer array dig, where dig I equal RC indicates that you will excavate the cell RC, return the number of artifacts 0000. What does that mean? I guess that means the artifact is only in that cell. F? Not on YouTube, man. Not on YouTube. Man, what the hell? Why is Twitch acting up like this? I'm bumping on YouTube. Hold up. Man, the timer is going. The dang timer is going, man. We're gonna lose this bet. Wait, am I back? I'm back on Twitch. Should I pause the timer? Should I give myself another minute? Dang, I might actually fail now. So wait, 00. 0, 1, 1, 1. And we dig 0, 0, and 0, 1. N is 1,000. Hey, this is actually... It's tough. I don't know what to do. Oh, Jesus. So, artifacts. Man, I can't do this in 5 minutes. I can't. Extra minute is fair. No, I don't even know how to solve it. So I have each artifact, and I gotta dig in all those cells. How many artifacts do we have? Man, we got a whole lot of artifacts. Looks doable, man. 1,000 by 1,000. So we have to do this in like ON or something, or N squared, I guess. But like visit each cell, ON on cells. No two artifacts will overlap. The number of cells covered by an artifact is at most 4. Oh snap, they didn't tell me that until now. The entries of dig are unique. So do I just brute force it, man? I can't brute force it in in such a dang. Alright, so should I actually create a grid? Of size N. And it's all false. And then I iterate through my digs. And what's the dig? The dig is on RC, right? Just dig. This is a one-shot? No way. R and C, just to make sure. And then I'm gonna fill that in as true. And now I'm going to iterate over the artifacts. Man. And then I'm gonna go from top left well C2. Can I do that, man? So if grid RC wait, if it's I don't even think this break does anything. Who cares? All right, here we go. Here we go. How much time left? 47 seconds. And all right, I'm just gonna have to send it, man. I'm just gonna have to send it, right? Yes. All right, here we go. 27 seconds. Ooh, easy work, even with the interruption. Don't defense. Once with the glasses, it's, I don't know, man. I'm trying to be a vibe coder. I have to look the part, you know. I'm trying to decide. I need a new uniform for work. So this, I'm experimenting. All right. Where's that bet? Where's that bet? Easy money for everybody who believed. Vertizoid broke $10,000 out. Easing into my steampunk phase. Icy Black Deep. What's happening? This is just my regular phase. Will I one shot? Yes, I will. Never doubted you 1 second. Boots ahead. Thank you very much. I got lucky, man. I got lucky that I was able to just brute force that. But there you go. That's all the LeetCode for today. It's time to vibe code, man. That's just warming up the brain to get it ready to tell the AI what prompts to write. That's what we're doing right now. All right, here we go. What were we working on? We're working on Type Blazer, but let me run everything real quick. I forget how to do these things. Oh, first we gotta run our Claude thing, but that only works in WSL. I guess we don't have to run it first. First thing, we should just run the front end. And then we should run the back end. I was not expecting a hash map problem, something with a potential, something with potentially typo errors. Man, I could have had so many typos there. Everything is typo potential. All right, front end is running. Let's turn on the back end. Wait, back end isn't any dang npm run nothing, man. It's C++. How do we run the back end? Wait, why are we doing this? We got the Docker. We got the Docker stuff, man. I forgot. That's where we're at. Let me just run the Docker compose thing. Right here. Look at that. Docker compose up. Right? And make sure Docker is running real quick. All right. So this is what we've been vibe coding. Everybody's seen this already. Uh-oh. Alright, it's working. I wanted to launch it, but maybe we can work on adding authentication so that people can register. Or should I just launch it right now? Should I launch what I got right now? Wait, I'll launch it, man. Don't you worry. Maybe we should just work on a new feature while we're trying to, like, on stream, you know, like trying to vibe code. Alright, here we go. I'm just gonna commit some changes so we can make a new branch and work on adding authentication. I'll just commit these things. Fix URL in WebSocket thing. Launch it and let's see what Pixel Pusher gets. Oh man, you want me to launch it right now? I gotta do all types of other junk I'm not ready for yet. I have to set up the DNS stuff. I have to like configure Nginx. And I don't feel like doing those things right now, not gonna lie. But I'll launch it. Alright, I will launch it before next week. Alright, let's do some vibe coding, man. Let me tell this thing, Claude, start. Alright, what are we working on today? We're trying to work on authentication. So maybe I want to tell it to think about, alright, I would like to add auth or like user authentication to the website. Let's use Supabase, and I want you to think really hard about the best way to implement this and make me a detailed guide or project outline with all the steps to do this. Do not code anything yet. Only break down the work into smaller steps. All right, let's start with that. They say that's how you should vibe code, man. Before you tell it to code anything, you should tell it to think about a plan and then have it follow that plan after you tell it to think about the plan. That's what I've been reading, man. So maybe my prompting needs a little bit of work, but I just want to see what it can come up with. I'm not even telling it what like the schemas or anything. I want it to come up with that stuff by itself. The only thing I want it to be aware of is the Supabase, because that's what I've been using. NJ Gaming, what's happened? That's the best uniform for vibe coding. Thank you very much, man. We're in a new era, and I think we need a new uniform for the vibe coder. You know, vibe coders can't be wearing black hoodies like software engineers, right? I don't know what software engineers wear. Maybe not black hoodies anymore. Maybe they just wear Patagonia vests or something. Super bass Hepta 5, what's happening? Patagonia crop tops, that's what you like, man? All right, here we go. They came up with a plan. Let's look at the plan. Front-end driven authentication with back-end token validation. I don't know what that means, but it sounds good to me. Supabase client, yes. C++ server validates. All right. Why are you not using Cursor? Because Cursor is old news, man. Everybody's telling me Cursor ain't it right now. It's all about Claude Code. That's what the streets are talking about, Hepta 5. So that's why I'm trying to check out Claude Code. All right, here's the plan. It's gonna do all this junk. Phase 1, foundation setup. Cursor has integration with Claude Sonnet 4 though. Yeah, all right, Cursor got Claude as well. I don't know why going straight to Claude Code is advantageous, but there must be a reason why you go straight to Claude Code. I don't know, man. I didn't read it that much. Maybe something about like Cursor makes your context window a little smaller, or it doesn't turn up the heat to 100. or something like that. And when you go straight through Claude Code, it's like smarter. Who knows, man? Anyways, should I look at this plan? No, we don't want to look at it. All right, very good plan. I like it. Looks like you thought about it, Claude. Wait, how? Wait. How do I change? How do I change the agent? How do I know? I want to make sure I'm using model. That's what I need. I don't want to be using Sonnet. I want to be using... Man, I only got Sonnet for this. I was reading this too. People are saying that you can only get Opus Max with like the $200 a month plan. But everyone is saying it's worth it. It might just be Anthropic propaganda, but I think I'm willing to try it. Not today, but maybe next time I'm gonna just pay for the $200 and see what's up. But for now, we're stuck with Sonnet. I don't think this, whatever I'm asking it, is too complicated though. I don't even want to really tell you all my plans because there's some crazy, like, bang for your buck with some of these things, man. The $200 a month I hear is bumping. So, alright, if I buy the $200 a month, I'm gonna have to be streaming a lot more during that month. And like, I'm gonna have to get at least $2,000 worth of credits for the 200. Alright, let me look. I might have just convinced myself. Claude plans, max plan. Let me look at the plans. How do I find it? Explore pricing. All right, here's what I'm on. I'm on the pro plan right now. I paid $200 straight up for the full year. But I hear there's like, you pay the $200, the max plan, and you get access to Opus and all types of stuff, and like you get crazy amounts of credits or something. So I actually want to try this. I saw some people racking up like, there's some tool that will estimate how much money you've used in the plans, and some people are doing like $5,000–6,000 a month for $200 a month, you know. I want to try that, but I don't know if I have anything that crazy to implement. Anyways, let's get back to this vibe coding junk, man. We just told it to build a dang plan. Oh, Q, what's happened? We're really vibing today. Alright, I'm gonna tell it, okay, I want you to implement this step by step. For each step, you should manually, or you should check in with me to manually test before we move on. Before we begin, before we begin, save this plan to a file somewhere in the root folder so that you can reference it later. Also, for each step, I want to create a new Git branch. Okay, now you can ultra think about how to start step 1 and begin. Alright, that is my prompt, man. Oral screening, what are you talking about? Hepta. Pat on his latest interview?
Did you get past the oral screening? No, they came in my mouth and said, you suck.
What are you making me watch, man?
Huh?
You think I can watch these type of things on my stream? Think I talk about these things Pat likes to talk about? Oh man, Pat's stream is a little wild. Anyways, let me see what the heck the AI is doing. All right. Oh yeah, it's gonna create this dang authentication plan. Do I want to create it? Yes, I do. Look at that, it's strategizing. We've got a plan. No, I'm gonna tell you something different. Each folder front. Wait, what's the type? Blazor front end and type Blazor server are their own Git repos. Please make those branches in those repos. Alright, think it knew? Yeah, looks like it's working now. Alright, we'll see. We'll see if this thing can implement some stuff. Phase 1, super base setup. Should I just run? Don't ask. Just run everything, man. Claude code, yes. It's eating tokens. Hey, how many tokens did it just use? Not that much, right? So apparently 1,000,000 tokens is like $3. So 1,000 tokens, how much money is that, man? I don't even know. Not that much. Alright, what are we doing? It already did it? It didn't even do anything, man. Step 1. Oh, it's telling me to do stuff? It just gave me homework? Create a Superbase account? Man. I can't believe the AI is prompting me. It's crazy. How the tables turn. Wait. Once you have the Superbase project set up, I'll create an environment and configure the files. Alright, please let me know when you create a Superbase project. Alright, I already got the Superbase stuff. Well, I already have a Superbase account. I'll just create like a new project under the dashboard or whatever. New projects. Alright. Can I show this? I think I can. Wait, you can put Hey, versus what are you talking about here, man? Superbase MCP server. Alright, how do I do this? mcp.json. This is cursor stuff. But I'm sure you can do it with Claude Code as well. Wait, how can you integrate with Superbase MCP? Check out this URL. Can it read a URL? I don't know. Can Claude Code read URL? Web fetch. Do I have to like, does it already know it's a link? Oh, look at it. Yes. Fetch that content. Hey, what if it actually just integrates nicely? That would be crazy, man. Should I do this? Do you want to set up Supabase? Yes. Or B? I want A. I choose option A. Alright, I gotta give it a token. But I don't want you guys to see my token, man. That is how we define MCP servers to agentic mode. AI uses these servers to do the tasks. Yeah, I was reading about these the other day. First time like using one though. Okay, so create my personal access token. I'll do this on another screen for now. Wait, how do I see my token? I already, it won't show me. If I generate a new token. Oh, I see. So if I coded type blazer from 0, it would have been in prod already and we'd have been using it instead of type racer? Nah. I don't think so, man. I've only spent a couple streams on it, you know. It took me a long time to even get my own website up and running. And I didn't vibe code any of it. But you also gotta take time to ramp up on new technologies, you know. Anyways. Alright, don't look at my screen, man. Created my personal access token. Yes, I've done that. Oh, I have to restart. Wait. MCP configuration file. Man, it's telling me to just do all the manual work from the thing. Alright, mcp.json, right? Put my personal access token in there. Restarts to apply. Alright, here we go, here we go. I'm about to show my screen again. Dang. Man, if I restarted Claude now, I can't like... Now I have to start my prompts over. Alright, what is my prompts? Okay, let us read the authentication plan and begin implementing step 1 or phase 1. I have set up some MCP. Wait, I've set up the config for the Supabase MCP in mcp.json. You can find my access token in there. Please never show me the token on the in the terminal. Before writing any code, please make sure that you create a new Git branch in whichever repo you are working in. The front end and server folders are separate repos. Please check in with me before moving on to the next phase so that I can verify things are working. All right, let's see. Brent Arata, what's happened? It's because I'm vibing. Yeah, this is my vibe coding uniform, man. Don't Defense says I'm vibing too hard out here. Are those sunglasses? Yeah, they're sunglasses, man. I was gonna use my yellow glasses, but I can't find them. I don't know where they're at. But you know, I also have these bright ass lights shining in my face, so it's not so bad actually. All right. Surprised you didn't use the shades from Top Gun? Man, the aviators? I don't have any aviators. Is it hard to read your screen? It's not hard to read my screen. It looks fine. It's kind of like if you had the dark nighttime mode on the like I don't know if they have them on the Max or whatever. It's like slightly orange. Well, these aren't orange, but it kind of gives me those vibes. Thought dark mode with sunglasses will be difficult. I mean, it's not as good as without them, but it's not like I can't read it. It's hard to read my teleprompter though because it's not as bright. All right, let's see, man. How many tokens has it charged me? Is it actually talking to Supabase right now? Hey, do you think it's actually doing some real stuff? That's crazy. Wait, maybe I should bring these down. Since we're like working on stuff, I'll probably just run them individually in dev mode. I think the sunglasses are an amazing idea. We'll see, we'll see. I mean, it's mainly just bait, man. I'm trying to see if it makes any difference. Mazok Machu from YouTube, what's happening? Sorry, I just saw your message. What's happening, man? Alright, what is it doing? Authenticating? What does that mean? Authenticating what, man? Think I'm going to use sunglasses on my first face cam stream. Hey, TJ Software, what when are you gonna stream? What are you gonna stream? Are you like a LeetCoder or a vibe coder? Inspired? Hey, you don't even have to turn your cam on if you don't want, but I do think it makes things a little bit more fun. You shouldn't be too shy about showing your face. Nobody is gonna come looking for you, man. Everyone is just here to watch programmers nerd out, you know? Either LeetCode or try vibe coding a small AI project. I don't think you should be embarrassed. I mean, I know people don't like to put their face on the internet or whatever, but I don't think you should be embarrassed about like coding in public or studying in public, you know? I think if anything, you should be proud that you're able to make that step that a lot of people have fears about, like showing themselves in public. What tool are you using for the CLI? Is it Claude? Yeah, it's Claude Code. Claude Code. All right, here we go. What is it saying now? Error. Command timed out after 2 minutes? What? What command timed out, man? Something ain't right. Okay, maybe just errored out for some reason. Alright, we connected this dang thing to Superbase MCP. It looks like it's actually doing stuff, man. No, it's not doing anything yet. Did it? Should I check my Superbase to see what's up? Ah, yes. Let's create that. Yes, let's create that too. I don't think it's created any projects for me yet, man. Is it showing my keys? Alright, yeah, that looks good, that looks good. LGTM. Hey, TJ Software, when are you thinking about streaming? Let us know if you have a date in mind, and I'll try and at least, you know, show up. Alright, should we create these types? Yeah, that looks good. Or should we actually look at it, man? I don't think that's true vibe coding. I don't even know what I'm looking at. I'm gonna trust it though. I'm gonna trust it. Don't ask me again, man. Just do whatever you want. Jesus Christ. See how this ends up, man. Uh-oh. What are you talking about? There are some errors. You're just gonna skip them? They're not related? You said there were some errors. Can you look into them more and fix them? Talking about errors, we're just gonna move on? Fix them things before we move on, man. Not my problem. Yeah, it's like I didn't cause these errors, so we're good. Yeah, right. Tinker Typer, what's happening? Yeah, I hope I'm not gonna mess everything up with this feature. But hey, I don't think it's talked to my super bass thing yet, man. I don't see anything done. All right, let's see. Norwegian Oiler, what's happening? Can feel the vibes today. Yeah, today is a vibe day, man. Good vibes only. We're trying to vibe this authentication feature. This should be like pretty standard, right? A standard feature to implement. Every website has it, right? AI should be able to do this. Or maybe it's not able to do it fully right now, but it should be able to do it real soon. Ask it to list the current schemas created on Supabase. Let me see what it said it did. Set up Supabase projects and configuration and database schema. Well, I don't think it's done any of that, man. Maybe it's just created the schema, like the TypeScript types thing, but it hasn't uploaded it to Supabase. Not sure, but it's still doing its thing. I don't want to interrupt it yet. We could be here all night, man. Without, I should just buy that $200 a month right now. No. Let me chill. I'll do that next week. Maybe. Such an entertaining stream watching the seconds counter go up. I mean, sometimes that's all it takes to create authentication. You just tell the AI what to do. It's worth it. Hey, TinkerType, you got that $200 a month max plan? Dang, it's all types of errors are happening here. Work is paying for it, worth every penny, man. I'm gonna buy it next week, man. I swear. Wait, why is it worth every penny? Why do you say that? How much do you use it? Do you use it to basically do all your work? I'm very curious, man. And how many other people use that at work? Versusoid, you sound like you use some AI at work, yeah? Or what? Is it working, man? You look exactly like a slightly older version of the German rapper called Apache 20. Same hairstyle and even sunglasses. Man, older. That's what you guys, older version? Should I have to go look up this guy now? Did I read that right? Nah, come on, man. Think that looks like me? My hair is longer. That's for sure. Hey, what is going on? Just linting stuff. Not all my work, but it can do probably 60 to 80% based on the task. I don't vibe code, but I use it for everything. Dang. Tests, discuss trade-offs, ask to critique my solutions, and sometimes implement specific pieces. Wait, it can do it concurrently across multiple projects, tasks, bugs. I can have multiple terminals running at once, separate tasks. Oh yeah, that's the point where I want to get to, man. Where I'm working on something and I got like, instead of just waiting and watching one terminal vibe code, I want to have like 4 or 5 of them doing. I want to become like a manager of AI coders, you know? That's what I'm trying to work towards, man. I've only recently started using AI, just using OpenAI a little bit here and there. A friend has been praising Claude a lot lately. Tempted to try that. Thaylor, what's happened? If you're using AI through a website and you're like typing into the website your prompts and it gives you code, and then you're taking that code and copying it and pasting it in your IDE, I don't think you're using it right yet, man. You gotta at least use some type of IDE like Cursor, or this Claude Code thing just came out recently. This is the one I'm using now. You need something where you don't have to like manually move things from a website into your code base. You want it to just work directly on your code base, man. All right. That's what I'm trying to do. Claude Code is leaps and bounds ahead of most other tools. Hey, Typer, why is that? Somebody asked earlier, like, what's the difference between Cursor and Claude Code? And I don't really know. I'm trying out Claude Code. This is the second time I'm trying it. First time was on Monday. Yeah, I don't want to do any manual stuff. I don't know what I'm doing. Oh, yeah, I see. ChatGPT is great with deep research to lay out and discuss a large project, but I don't use it to actually write code. Alright, so AI says it's done, fixed up a lot of things. What was I supposed to ask it? Have you created any projects on Supabase using the MCP yet? I don't even know. I don't think it did. I want you to use the MCP. MCP tools? Oh, wait. How do I... Maybe it's not in the right. Maybe I have to create like something special for Claude. Maybe this mcp.json is not it. I want you to use the super base MCP, but you have to tell me how to set it up for you. Claude Code's $200 plan is basically unlimited access to Sonnet and Opus 4, which is not the same with Cursor, which has a lower limit and gets into on-demand spend. Oh yeah, so that's the biggest difference. Unlimited, it's like all you can eat for 200 bucks. Wait, hold on. Wait, what? What did it tell me to do? Yes, I have this in my this. I need to restart. How do I check NCP tools, man? Oh, Claude MCP. Alright. Claude MCP. How are we gonna do this? Claude MCP add server. Man, I'm just looking some documentation. Claude Code add MCP server Superbase. With Cursor running in max mode, I spend $100 in about a day of Sonnet 4 usage, not even Opus. Dang, that's crazy. I'm really interested in trying it out, man. Can add servers in your Claude JSON. Well, I'm not using. Oh, wait. I am using Claude. Wait, it's in .claude.json file. Do I have one of those things? And then what's in there? How does it look? Like this? Oh, that's Claude Desktop. Would it be the same? Basis, same config? Wait, CD home? What you talking about CD home? Alright, don't look at my screen. Did you already look at my screen? Should I get a new access token? I'll make a new one, just in case. Alright, here we go. Access tokens. Create new. All right. Where's... Give me 1 second. All right. I'm gonna try it out. Hey, none of this stuff is working, man. It ain't working. It's like it doesn't detect. Wait, let me see what they're saying. All right. Try to just restart this WLS thing. WSL. Oh, oops. Claude MCP help. .mcp.json. Maybe that's it. Oh, I was about to show you guys my thing again, man. All right, let me rename that .mcp.json. Hey, how the hell does this thing work? Oh, Versazoid got some links for me. .mcp.json. Yes. So I got this, yeah. .mcp. Everything looks like that. What else are they saying? They're saying how do you make it work though? Reset project choices? So when I hit MCP list, it doesn't do anything. Help. Oh, look at that, look at that. New MPC server, yes. Yes, use this. Use this, please. Very nice. Okay, back in business, man. Man, I wish it would remember what we're working on. Look at the authentication plan and continue where we left off. I think we, oh shit, failed to connect. Jesus Christ. Wait, should I just do it anyways? I think we just finished phase 1. I need you to create the project on Supabase using the Supabase MCP. Let me see if that can work. Claude resume? Oh snap. Should I use that? All right, moment of truth. Is it gonna work? Don't have access. Man, I want to do one. This is crazy why nothing works. You need to configure it in your Claude Code setup. Once this is available, I'll be... Alright, I thought I did. So it said... Oh wait, it said to do something to see the logs. MCP. Connecting. Wait, let me look and see what's in there. I just copied... Oh, you know what? Maybe I didn't finish setting it up right. No? Looks like it should be alright. Failed? Man. Alright, should we just do it manually for now and move on with this? Wait, what? It's a directory. Man. Who did that? Don't defense. Try and do type racer, man. Hold on. Timed out? How come it's timing out, man? Alright, we'll figure it out. After type racer. Of course he delays? What are you talking about, man? You always think the world is out to get you. Here we go. Wait, if you learn how to use MCP servers, it will help you a lot in your vibe coder journey. That's what I'm trying to do, man. I'm trying to learn how to be an expert vibe coder. Alright, here is the type racer. We're gonna do first race is the warm-up, second race is the championship. Dang. Y'all ready? Oh, I didn't even send to Discord. Hold on. Alright, let's go. Good type racer cam, thank you. This is a pain in the ass to set up, man. Man, don't defense. 112. Very good. Can we do a bet? Alright, let's bet. Let's bet. Do you want a 2v2? Alright, let's do a 2v2 bet, man. No Condom Chris is here. What's happening, No Condom Chris? Welcome to the party. Alright. What's the bet? The bet is No Condom Chris. Wait. Me and Don't Defense? Hey. You think we belong on the same team, man? Alright, let's do that. Let's do that. Me and Don't Defense versus No Condom Chris and Q. I don't think we've done this before. So who's gonna win? 1 minute to decide, man. This is for the championship race coming up right now. Dang, you guys are nuts. Don't defense, 3,000 bucks in. That's it, that's it. So place your bets. I think, alright, No Condom Chris and Don't Defense, probably the fastest. I don't know. Clistar? Yeah, where is Clistar? That's it for the votes, man. There's no one else who wants to bet their money on this Type Racer stuff. Only the Type Racer nerds, you know? Alright, anyways, the bet is finished. Championship round. Don't Defense right there. Q Ultimus, No Condom Chris, and myself. Yeah, you don't disappoint me, Don't Defense. What are you talking about? Dang, that was that was tough, man. I think we're doomed either way. Dang, look at that. No Condom Chris coming through. And Q Ultimus. No Condom Chris beat Don't Defense and Q beat me. We both disappointed each other, Don't Defense. It's all good. Wait, No Condom Chris with 120 miles per hour. Dang, I'm sorry to let you down, man. No, wait, No Condom Chris and Q Ultimus. Very good, very good. Alright, let me add that to the board. It's gonna be Type Racer. Wait, how do I add? I gotta update this website too, man. To like maybe actually make a endpoint that's secure only for me when I'm logged in, so I don't have to type in this password. Alright, there we go. Wait, did I get the contest? No, I forgot to choose the contest bet, man. I always forget, man. I hate how they have that 24-hour limit and then they delete the bet, you know? I took that contest and I rage quit, and then I didn't check the bet for a while until Monday. I'm sorry. Can we do free Type Racer, man? We just did a Type Racer. What are you talking about? I'll bet on you if you don't rage quit. No, man, I could not. I only solved Q1. I couldn't do Q2, Q3, Q4. Rage quitting is bad. I mean, I tried it for about a whole ass hour, man. I stared at Q2 for literally an hour and I had nothing. And I was like, man, I'm out of here. Wait, you need to build an MCP server to use your website API and ask AI to add these records. What? Nah, we don't need to do all that, man. At least not yet. Anyways, no column Chris, latest type racer champ, 120 miles per hour, 60th win. Right a brute force, man. If you write a brute force, you'll see it's n-1. I don't even remember the problem, to be honest. Q2 made me angry because the trick made it easy. I didn't even see the trick, man. I didn't even look at the comments on the contest. I didn't upsolve anything. I just went to watch UFC and chill. Anyways, we gotta get this MCP super base thing set up with Claude Code because I think it's gonna be good. Wait, why is it timing out like that, man? Should I just ask Claude? Help. My Supabase MCP server is not working. Here are the... Oh, type racing mode, my bad. Here are the logs. Wait, write brute force, guys, when you can't solve a counting problem. Maybe you see patterns. I've solved legit hard problems this way. Wait, n-1 factorial. Yeah, I don't know. But yeah, maybe you're right, man. Maybe I shouldn't give up like that. But sometimes it's just a bit frustrating, man. Especially when there's other things going on that you'd rather be doing than doing the contest, you know? Alright, yeah. Proceed. Sure. Proceed. I don't know what it's doing, man. Hey, it shouldn't be crazy to set up a dang NCP server, right? It should just be pasting the things and it works. So I don't know what's going on here. .claude.json. Hey, why isn't it this crazy thing? Oh, because I'm in some weird... Come on, man. Come on. Wait, some MCP servers that require authentication will start a local web server and open the browser to authenticate. Is there anything that is potentially blocking that? That's probably what's going on, man. Banana Butcher from YouTube. What's happening? How are you doing? Welcome to the party. That is exactly what's going on, Tinker Typer. Let me see. How, wait, how? Man, I just showed my key again. I gotta make a new key all the dang time. Whatever. We'll just use a key for now until it works. Wait. Let's see. Why can't you connect to MCP Supabase server? Is it because I need to authenticate via web browser? I got like API access tokens though, you know? Super require authentication. Superbase specifically requires you to authenticate through their web interface first. For the MCP integration, Superbase project URL and API key. Alright, we gotta... I don't know, man. Am I going down the wrong rabbit hole right now? How do you do this, man? Should I just run the commands for now? So we can move on. I wanna watch the AI do its thing and talk to an MCP server though. Man, so I did this. I swear I did this. Claude code Supabase. Are you using the WSL one? Yeah, well wait, I didn't know there's different ones. So you're saying I should use WSL? Man, Versazoid. Thank you. Wait, command WSL args. Oh, I'm gonna just copy that. Thank you so much, Versazoid. Now I can change my dang access token. Finally. Windows coding on Windows has caused me so much trouble, man. I'm not gonna lie. With C++ and some other junk, like this, it's been problematic. All right, let me make a new token. Once and for all. I'm gonna hide my screen real quick. MCP servers failed to connect. Come on, man. Come on. How did that fail to connect? Is the npx the first argument in the args list? Yes, it is. Man, I should really just do this on my laptop or something, right? All right, let me look at the error logs. Run Claude debug to see error logs inline. Man, which one is the latest? Why does Simon have sunglasses on? This is my vibe coding outfit. That's why. Wait, what is going on here though? What does it say? Cannot work. Alright, everything sucks with WSL. Always stuck on some things like this, man. Configuration or whatever. I feel like I don't even work on code or like features or anything. It's all configuration all the time. Anyways, so I'm using this from WSL, but maybe this is Claude Desktop, and it's not. Oh, Claude Code. Here we go. It's the same thing, man. It is the same thing. Where are we at? All right, one more try, and then I gotta figure something out. It can't connect. It cannot connect, man. Should I tell it to take it out back like the Office Space printer? Yeah, maybe that's what I need to do. Tell me why I cannot connect to the Supabase MCP server. Have you tried running that command manually? No. Wait, only desktop needs a WSL command? But it just said it in the documentation. Like this says Claude code. Create mcp.json and then hit them with this. This is what I have in there. Wait, this node and npx are installed. I think this is true. Are you already running in WSL? Yeah. This is in WSL right here. So where's MC is trying to spawn WS command, but WSM is not found or accessible. Oh, because I'm already inside WSL, we don't need to run WSL. That's what y'all are talking about, huh? Should I try that? They tricked me. We don't need to. So what do we run? We run npx instead. Let's try that, man. What keyboard do you have? I have a Bubble 75 with Aqua Kings. Oh, did it work? It's connecting. Now it's just stuck. Now we're back to the same problem, maybe, where it just hangs. Or maybe it's like awaiting my authentication, but then it doesn't know how to get my authentication. Man, back to square one, back to square one. I don't know, man. Maybe it's just not possible on WSL. Maybe I gotta install like Linux and stream from a virtual, or you know, have like a virtual environment or something. Server not found. Yeah. I think it just timed out. We can check the logs, I suppose. Because we're already in WSL. Timed out. What an annoying error to deal with. Just because of my environment, probably. Windows is costing me so much time, man. I think I'm really gonna switch. I'm gonna turn my streaming PC into a Linux machine, man. I think it needs to be done. Like PewDiePie? What? Man, everything's so bright now, Jesus. PewDiePie has Linux or what? He moved from Windows to Linux? Pretty recently. Why did he make that move? Alright, let's see. Should I just ask Claude again? Did a bunch of microcontroller projects too. He did a couple of videos on it. Wait, microcontroller projects? You mean he was programming and he was having such a difficult time with Windows that he decided to just switch to Linux? Same reasons is what you're saying? Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to do it, man, because I've wasted so much time, and anytime I'm doing stuff on my laptop, I got a MacBook Air, everything just works. First time, like, trying to compile things, it just works. Trying to run stuff, everything works. When I'm on Windows, who knows what's happening, man. Even Claude Code, it says it doesn't work in the dang Windows. You have to run it in WSL. Just use Visual Studio? Man, who knows how to use that thing? And we can't use, like, we're having problem with Claude Code now, Icy Black Deep. I think the WSL stuff really messes it up. Help me fix my MCP server. It is timing out. Oh lordy. Should I run that, man? Looks crazy. YouTube video? I installed Linux, so should you, 1 month ago? I mean, on my streaming PC, I don't play video games or anything. The only thing I do is stream and code and run OBS. Well, man, I guess OBS. I have some plugins, but maybe it'll work. I'm probably just gonna install Linux sometime and move from Windows on there. I love Linux. I don't love it, but I'll use it. I used to use it for work. I used to have a desktop at work. It was a Linux machine, and then they took it away from me. When I moved to New York, they said I couldn't take it with me. Man, I'm really disappointed that I can't even connect this dang MCP thing. Spent the whole stream trying to figure it out, you know, and nothing. Man, what's it looking at in there? Try and execute the command directly. Yeah, that's a good idea. I should have done that a while ago. Did it crash? What's going on, man? Is it just waiting for me to do something? an idea. I have an idea, man. Do I have to run this in like administrator mode or something crazy? It's timing out on the install? Yeah, that's what it's doing. Who knows what the hell is going on, man? Because WSL sucks. That's what's really happening, man. WSL timeout on what about an installing it? Oh, we can try. I'm gonna have to change my access token one more time since everybody's seen that. We're probably gonna have to change it a lot more times, you know. Anyways, so that installed, what does that mean for us now? Does that mean it should just work or what? Should be in the local node modules, but we'll so do I have to change a command is what you're telling me? Wait, I'm in the wrong dang thing, man. I'm in Twitch projects. Come on. That's not where I meant to install it. Jesus Christ. I'm gonna close this thing. Wait, alternative, you can omit access token and instead set the superbase access token environment variable to your personal access token. Yeah, for sure. I'm gonna do that later on. I just want the dang thing to work for once, you know? Wait, where am I right now? I'm in the wrong folder again. All right, here we go. Make a new WSL. Say just try Claude now. Maybe it works. Chris Coots, what's happening? What am I building? I'm trying to connect my Claude code to Superbase MCP, and I'm having difficulties doing that. Oh, it's connected now. Look at that, man. We can finally move on with our lives. Jesus Christ. Been stuck on that for like an hour. We just... Oh, wait. How is it connected when it doesn't even have the right key? Let me change that key because I already erased that. Windows suck? Yeah, Windows sucks, man. For developing. Alright, I said I'll switch to Linux, but I don't know if I got time to do all that this weekend. But it's something that I am trying to do, I think. What do you think about the MacBook Air for development? Man, I think the MacBook Air is one of the sickest, at least the M4 is one of the sickest laptops that has ever been released. I got 2 of them. OBS better on Windows. Yeah, hopefully, I mean, I don't do anything crazy with OBS. But we'll see. We'll see. I put my new token in? Yes. Alright, let's go, let's go. Alright, we're vibing again, man. We're vibing. Back in business. Wait, I just typed Claude. Alright. We were working on implementing the plan in authentication plan MD. Please add the Supabase databases from phase 1. Use the Supabase MCP to do this. Alright, let's see, man. I got an M1 Air? That's so old, man. You gotta upgrade that thing. M3 Air and an M1 Air. I see, you already upgraded it to the M3. Dang, did it already do it? Yeah, run everything, man. No, no. Stop. Stop. It's doing it on the wrong project. Wrong project. Create a new one called Type Blazer. Man, once I actually get good at vibe coding, man, I think things are gonna be flowing a lot faster. Wait, confirm cost? $0. I'll take it. Is Claude Code free? It's only available to pro subscribers, which is $200 a year. You can define the project in your MCP. Project ref. Use to scope the server to a specific project. Oh yeah, maybe I should have done that, man. But it just created a project, so hopefully that's good. Hey, this is kind of cool though. It's just doing all the Supabase stuff for me. New project ID, do all that junk, whatever, man. Let's do it. Looks good to me. Confirm costs, yes. Yeah, thank you, Versazoid. Thank you for sending me down this path. Save it here. What's happened? This is illegal? What you talking about, man? What's illegal? Het Tannis rating. What's happened, Het Tannis? You caught me in my vibe coding uniform. How you doing, man? We're exploring MCPs. Have y'all heard of that? Have y'all heard of anything called an MCP? I don't even remember what it stands for. Something protocol. It's for AIs to talk to each other. Haven't heard of it? Yeah, Model Context Protocol. Yeah, I think that is it. So right now I'm trying out this LLM thing. I don't even know. It's called, what is it called? Claude Code. It uses, you know, all the Claude AIs and it helps to code. It's like cursor in the terminal, you know. And I just configured it to talk to Superbase. So my Claude code can talk to Superbase and it knows how to do things in Superbase. And it just created, it's asking me, I asked it to like create some databases and stuff, create the schemas, and actually create the tables on Superbase. And it's about to do it. I just told it, go ahead, do whatever you want. So that's what we're working on. Anyways, how you been, Het Tennis? Wait, it's not so much for AIs to talk to each other, it's more for AIs to use tools. Alright, yeah, maybe that sounds correct. Because now my AI is using Superbase. And it's... What are you talking about, man? How am I liking it? Well, it was a little bit frustrating because there are some issues with Claude Code on Windows. And man, we spent like an hour trying to figure out some problems. But it's kind of working now. We'll see. Which Claude does it use? For, I think it depends on your subscription plan, but if you only have Pro, you only have access to Sonnet. But if you have Claude Max, I think you can get Opus. I don't have the Max version. Where's the thing at, man? I swear I was just on here. Claude Code pricing. Export pricing. Right, here we go. I have the Pro version and it's $200 a year. I'm gonna try the Max just to see what's up. They say Max is basically unlimited AI for about $200 a month. Wait, I'm using GitHub Copilot chat on VS Code with Claude Sonnet 3.7. No access to Opus 4 or Sonnet 4, unfortunately. Dang. Wait, there's an open source fork of this that works with every LLM. It got DMCA'd off GitHub, but you can still find it. Hey, that's crazy, man. Smitty #1. What's happened? Sound like peer AI? What does that mean? Open source fork, that's crazy. But yeah, with Claude Code, you are obviously limited to Claude LLMs. But they say the Claude ones are pretty good for coding and whatnot. Anyways, it's talking to Superbase, it's creating a bunch of tables right now. Let me actually check if it made any of these things. It did. It did. Look at that, man. Here's my Superbase dashboard. This is the project it made, Type Blazor. Made 3 tables. Took a while, but we got the tables in there. That is very exciting. So look, perfect. Successfully completed phase 1.3 of the authentication plan. All right, where were we? Phase 1, 1.3. All right, I'm gonna say it. Let's move on to phase 2. That's all I gotta tell it to do. Move on to phase 2, man. Claude 4 is the best. Yeah, I really want to use Opus 4, but right now I only got Sonnet with Claude Code. With Cursor, I guess I have access to Opus 4 Max or whatever, but yeah, it is expensive. I think I spent like almost $20. I forget how long, maybe like an hour or 2. I didn't quite get up to $50 for an hour, but it was noticeably more expensive than Sonnet 4. Sonnet 4 was costing me like pennies to use, and Gemini 2.5, you know. Do I want to proceed? Yes, I do. Cursor charges you 5 times as much for Opus. Dang. Alright, I'll do it right now. I swear. I'll do it right now. I'll spend $200 for the... Wait, do I have to... Can I buy it monthly? Where was it? Or do I have to pay for the full year? Because... Okay. Per person billed monthly. Alright, let's do it, man. I ain't scared. Pro plan? Let's upgrade that. Wait, you spend $20 a month, you got Opus 4? Hey, how's that, man? How's that possible? I don't have it. I don't have it. You could just hire a guy on Fiverr to code this for you for $200. You think he'd code everything for me and more? Hold on, let me wait till this finishes doing its thing. I don't know what it's doing, man. It's not doing anything, it feels like. Wait, should be usable from the API. Oh, I'm talking to use it with Claude Code though. Yeah, see, you can't use Claude Code with the Pro plan Opus 4. You only get Sonnet 4. I use C-Line in VS Code, I see. With a cursor account, you get access to Opus, but it chews through your allowed tokens pretty quickly. Alright, here we go, man. I'm about to upgrade $200 right now. Let me think about it for a second, man. I don't want to buy it. I don't want to spend the $200 because I don't think I'll use it that much in the next month. But I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it, man. That's a lot of raising canes. I know. But I think I'm so curious, and I don't know how long it's gonna last. So I'm gonna do it. Let me hide my screen while I do this. Get max plan. Wait. What do y'all think? Should I get the 5x? Or should I get the 20x? Like, what's the difference? Should I just start with the 5x? Maybe I won't even use all my quota, right? So many more x's? Yeah, I've actually heard so many people say the 20x is 100% worth it. Like, people moving from the Pro to the 20x there. Wait, what is all this pro rata credit? Who's getting credit, man? Hey, $3? I got credit on my thing? Alright, let's go right now. I'm gonna just get the 20x, man. Save 50%, it says. You paid $200 in advance? Oh, prorated. Hey, they had a dash in there, man. I don't know where the hell that dash pro rata. Is that like some... I know what prorated mean, but that said P. I'm tripping. Oh, you already spent $200 for the year, so it's basically put that money towards 1 month. All right, man, that's... I'm doing it then. Subscribed. 1 month of extreme performance coming up, man. That means I gotta stream again real soon. Or something. Or I gotta just vibe code on my own. Yeah, I'm gonna just start vibe coding at work, man. Alright, we just did it. I just bought the dang thing. You guys convinced me. If you ever get to a point where you're running multiple instances, it will be worth it. Man, I hope I get to that point sometime real soon. Sounds like a good vibe coding plan. We'll see, we'll see. Wait, I'm gonna just let it finish up this stuff right now. And then we're going to switch over. Hold up. Hold on. Oh shit. How do I tell it to stop? Can I pause? Can I tell it to pause? Stop doing. Oh, there we go. There we go. So I just paused it. I just paused it. Now I'm gonna turn it on again. We're gonna switch the dang model to. Hey, how come it's talking about? How do I see? How do I switch my model, man? I just upgraded to max. How can I use Opus? Oh wait, type upgrade. Whew. Alright, we're about to be real serious vibe coders now, man. This is no jokes anymore. 200 bucks just like that. Can't believe just spending money for no reason. Alright, we just upgraded. Let's change our model. We're gonna use Opus because we got unlimited money now. And then, what do you say? I just type resume. Bimchars, what's happening? I got laid off from my job for using company card on the $200 plan. Dang, that's crazy. Oh, unemployed. I mean, I think that's probably worse than being laid off, man. At least when you get laid off, you get a severance package, you know? Man, what is this doing? Let's continue implementing phase 2 in the authentication plan. I should tell it to like leave notes on everything that it's accomplished. Now, if you really want to vibe, you need to use voice dictation to talk to it. Yeah, I do need that. I've been talking about doing that for a long time, man. But I was thinking about that when I was using Cursor, and I guess people use Whisper. But now that I've switched to Claude Code for now, especially at least the next month, I don't know, is there another thing I can talk to Terminal, or just It just talks and it types everything I say. Are you using Vue now? Yeah, I'm using Vue for this project. I don't know any Vue though. Does Windows have it built in? Yeah, I'm not sure. Never really looked into it. Do you guys do that, man? You guys like actually talk to the AI with words? Hey, look at those tokens. Hey, for real? You talk to it, Tinker Typer? I thought that was just jokes. People actually do it. I gotta start doing it for real. Yeah, please update all the progress in the Alright, here we go, man. We're just gonna let this thing vibe. Just spend a whole bunch of money on it. I didn't spend, I spent $3 extra on it. Bet Simp in the house. What's happening, man? How's the vibe coding? It's going alright. It's going alright. I just subscribed to Anthropic. What was it called? Claude Max or something? Is it better than Cursor? I don't really know, man. It's a lot cheaper than Cursor. Cursor, it costs so much money if you're actually doing a lot of work, which I'm clearly not doing, but one day I'd like to do a lot of work. But if you go with Claude Code directly, you basically get unlimited usage for $200 a month. I've seen people online say like they've spent $7,000 like worth of tokens and they didn't have to pay an extra dime. So, I mean, for a software engineer, $200 is such a small amount of money compared to what you're making as salary, you know? So it's worth at least trying it out, I think. No limits, how they handle people sharing. Who knows, man? I'm not here to explain how they're making money. Maybe they're not making money right now. Maybe it's just in the growth phase where they just want people to use the technology and get dependent on it, and then they start jacking up the price. Who knows? Give you $200? Man, I just gave somebody $200. What will you do for me for $200, Icy Black Deep? You wanna code up this website? I guess I'll pay $200 to code this up. There's still limits, but it's quite a lot. I see. It is limited, but it's high enough limit that it's basically unlimited for the average user. Did you just use Visual Studio? Oh man. Do I need to use Visual Studio in the age of AI though? I don't know. That's like you're gonna teach me how to use a, what do they call them? Beads calculate, abacus. The calculator just dropped and you're trying to teach me how to use the abacus. Who knows? Who knows how good this AI stuff will be, but it feels like it's really useful even in its current state right now. Apparently a lot of people in chat use it for work. Tinker Typer says he uses it for everything. Thanks, 6,000 tokens to update some junk. What's it doing? Why is that blinking? Uh-oh. Okay, it's... yeah, that looks good, that looks good. Our company only allows GPT 4.0 and 4.1 in GitHub Copilot. Interesting. Best for diagnosing your health issues? What, GPT? Chat GPT? Hey, I do that all the time, man. I ask Chat GPT everything. And I ask Gemini about like general stuff. And then I haven't really used Claude for like general life questions, you know, only coding questions. But I've had Gemini write me letters and stuff, or Chat GPT. I usually make both of them write me stuff. Or do things, or answer questions, you know. Do I want to? Yes, don't ask again, man. Just do everything without asking. That's what I really want. Should I make another agent right now and tell it to work on the server implementation? Should I tell one thing to only work on the front end and the other thing to work on the server? That doesn't sound like it will actually work. Sounds like a nightmare. You can make it do that, but it basically gives it permission to do anything on your system. Yeah, that's fine, man. I trust it will behave. I do the same. Chat GPT to general stuff, including take pictures of products in the store, asking questions. Man, I've never done that. What do you ask it? Tell me a scenario where you did that, Versazoid, and how did it go? My colleague likes to ask ChatGPT everything, even though he knows it. It gives him wrong answers. Dang. Wait, dangerously skip permissions. Oh, do I want that? I'll just keep hitting enter for now. But I think, do I want that, or should I actually just keep hitting enter? Sometimes it has some funky stuff in there, you know. All right, let's see what's going on, man. We're vibing out. We're using Claude Code with Opus 4 maxed out. The credits are flowing, 10,000 tokens just pumping out like nothing. I don't know how much that actually is in real dollars. Doesn't seem like a lot though. Wait, it's a blind leading the blind up in here. Ace 13. Welcome to the blind party. Yeah, that's what we are, man. Simon, like George Jetson? What? His finger gets so tired from hitting the button all day? Man, I haven't watched the Jetsons since I was like 10 years old. I don't even remember what it was about. Probably $10? Nah, for 15,000 tokens? No way. GPT helps me change my water pump on my Volkswagen. Oh, nice, nice. When it asks for permission, the second option will give you... Wait, what? We'll give it permission to run that command. I see, I see. That dangerously thing makes it just run any command. I was looking for a blender. I saw many options. I was not sure which was better for me. ChatGPT, give me data that I need to make my decision. Did it work? Did it work, Versazoid? Did it like actually compile a report of all that stuff? Man, I'm gonna try that the next time I'm in the store or something. ChatGPT helped me fix the faucet in my bathroom the other day. Man, AI is taking over, man. Hey, I saw some demonstrations where you can make these agents like you can turn them into researchers. So you can have one of these things running off researching, going all over the internet and gathering all the data about something, and then he can have another one like implement the research or something. I don't know, but people are showing some crazy things with what agents are able to do. All right, phase 2 is complete. Okay, let me check it out. Well, I don't even need to tell it that. I'm gonna just check it out. How do we check it out? Let's go to the front end, npm run dev, and then I don't even think we need to go to the back ends because we're not checking anything, but I'll run it anyways. All right, so let's see what's up. Yeah, deep research in chat GPT is awesome. I haven't done any research mode yet, but I have big plans to do all types of stuff. Oh, look at the button, man. The button is even the same color. Should we try? Sign in. Continue with Google. Hey, if this works, it doesn't work. Your project ref? Do I have to make my environment variables or something, man? What are you talking about? Alright, no looking, no looking. What the heck? Oh, I see. They didn't update my shit, man. In the local one. Alright, let's try it again. You need to configure application with Google and GitHub before it works. Alright, I'll try. I mean, it wasn't even connected to the Superbase thing. But I'll try it with email password sign up. Wait, I don't want to use my real username. Test user. Wait, what's my email? How do you do the thing? You add pluses at the end? Jesus Christ. What's my password? Did that really work? No, that can't work. Absolutely, I don't believe it. You don't have nothing, man. Oh shit. It did work. Alright. I mean, it's not working fully, but it is kind of working. I think if you always have in mind the LM is probably you write prompts that avoid generating right answer, but output that gives you enough reasons to define what makes sense. Wait. I see. Typing on my phone. Yeah. I hear what you're saying, man. Hymn of words. What's up? What's up? What's happening, man? I am trying to be a vibe coder. Right now we're working on something called Type Blazer. It's like a typing game. And I've vibe coded everything. And it's been interesting. It took me a long time to get to where I'm at. Maybe I've been doing this for a few weeks now. But only a couple hours a week, a few hours, you know. Anyways, right now we're trying to add authentication, user authentication, and we got it to work where it can sign up, but it's not so great. I forgot my password and everything. Email not confirmed. Talking about confirming my email. Look like Johnny's, man, I'm getting a lot of you look like this, you look like that today. Hey, is that Johnny Silverhand? That is Cyberpunk. Man, his hair isn't as long as mine. Alright, let's try and sign in. Look at that, we are signed in, man. Should I tell it to continue, or should we tell it to fix some errors? I'm gonna tell it to do some things. So, alright, let me see what they're talking about for phase full authentication, state management. Yes, we want that. Yes, we want all these things coming up. Yes, continue. Is this a website just like TypeRacer? Yes, it's gonna be like TypeRacer. Absolutely, we're working on it. It's gonna have multiplayer, and who knows what else. First, I just wanted to get to a working point, though. All right, using up the tokens. Oh, trade like Koto. What's happened? Sorry, just saw your message. How long do you plan to stream for? I usually end at midnight Eastern time, which is in 20 minutes only. And then I stream again on the weekend, on Saturday, but I won't be vibe coding this weekend. I'll be taking the LeetCode contest. The next vibe coding stream will be Monday. Yeah. Shaikh Ahmed, what's happened? Welcome to the party, the vibe coding party. Using Claude code right here. It's running on Opus 4 maxed out right now. We're trying to add authentication to this website. Oh, this becomes bigger than TypeRacer? Yeah, we'll see about that, man. I think probably not, you know. I don't know if you know about Raid Whoosh, but he has been playing TypeRacer. I don't know who that is. Who's that? Is he fastest? Oh, Codeforces guy. I don't know. I don't really follow Codeforces like that, man. But I should know Legendary Grandmaster. I think, yeah. I've seen this name, but I don't really know the person. I've definitely seen the name. Man, what's his WPMs? Alright, let's see what this is doing. Oh, it's doing C++, man. How's it gonna authenticate? I'll let it figure that one out. Man, let me look at these commits. Oh shit, I didn't tell it to do the version controlling, man. I forgot. But good thing it's working in a different repo now. It's working in the server. Oh, it did. But I'll tell it to like commit everything soon. Or maybe not. Nah, I should. They say version control is super important when you're vibe coding, man. Because it could just mess everything up and it doesn't work anymore. Alright. So, what are y'all saying? Hey, you guys heard the news? You guys been checking out the news, man? In the world of tech, the world of layoffs and Google. You guys see this? Google offers buyouts to employees in search and other units. This is voluntary layoffs. This is they call it voluntary exit program, where if you want to get laid off, you sign up for it and you get laid off, man. Should I do it? You guys think I should sign up? I don't know, man. Been there a while now. Apple had their showing this week, which caused the Los Angeles stuff. What? 20 weeks, 26 weeks of severance? No way. Who said that? It's not 26 weeks. Are a lot of people doing it? I don't think so. They tried this before in another org, like only one org. Now they're offering it to like a whole bunch of different orgs, but it's not company-wide. It's definitely not 26 weeks. It's 14 weeks severance. Plus, this is for L3, L4, L5, under L6. 14 weeks plus 1 week for every full year. That's what the buyout is. That's the severance. But I think I know where 27 weeks came from. 27 weeks came from, yes, because they're taking into consideration the garden leave, which is 90 days while you're still on payroll. So I can see how it's 26 or 27 weeks. Hymn of Words, thank you very much for that subscription. I'm gonna put you up on the website, man. Your name goes down on the website forever. So, 1 sub. Thank you so much. Dang, I forgot to put the number. Hold on. 1 sub. There we go. Thank you very much. You're cool? Yeah, it must be the sunglasses. Thank you. Wait, what's your wife think? Think about what? Getting laid off? I don't know, man. Who knows? In this job market? Yeah, why not? Maybe. Wait, what was I talking about? Talking about the severance. Yeah, so 90 days plus this is the severance at the end. So the 90 days is like the garden leave, where you have to be, you're under payroll, so you still get stock vests and you still get your salary, but you might have to work. I think some orgs are offering it differently. Some orgs are saying you lose corp access for the 90 days, so you basically don't have to do anything for 90 days plus 14 weeks plus 1 week for every year. And L6 and above, I think it's 18 weeks plus 1 week every year or something. Well, it's 90 days in New York, New Jersey only. It's 60 days in other parts of the country. Do whatever you want, yeah. Thank you. Are you able to talk about what you do at work, like day to day or language you use? Yeah, for sure. I can talk about that stuff. I work in Google Core and C++ infrastructure, and I do policy rollouts. So like all the regulations and compliances, stuff that Google has to be in compliance with, all the regulations. We basically roll out all those policies, and the wider team, we also do like the policy evaluations and coding the policies into code, or making the policies into like a code or whatever. And the latest thing I've been working on is, for the last 2 years, I'd say, is DMA, which is Digital Markets Act, and it's a European Union regulation that it's a whole bunch of things, but the one specific part that I work on is DMA 5.2, which states that big tech companies cannot use data across products that they own. So, for example, for like Google, if you're in the EU and you do not consent to like companies using your data across products, that means YouTube cannot use your Google search data to feed you better YouTube videos, or vice versa, or something. You have to like explicitly consent to either use my data for everything wherever you want, or you're allowed to use my search data for YouTube or things like that. So that's what I do. What is my day-to-day like? Man, my day-to-day is pretty chill. I'd say, wait, let me just tell it to proceed here. My day-to-day is like, I don't know. I wake up pretty late. Maybe 8:30. I leave home to go to work 9:30-ish. Get to work 10:30 in the office. I do work. I don't know. I don't do much coding, man. Most of my work is, I don't even know. It's hard to describe. It's a lot of alignments with other teams. It's lots of talking and communication back and forth, trying to get to consensus about a design plan or something, you know. Wait, now that you have worked at Google, is it as interesting as people would expect? Hey, Tala, whoa, what's happened? Now that I've been working at Google for such a long time, I think I'm not really, I've been spoiled. And before I got in, it was like a dream. It's like, man, Google, the dream job. If I get in, I'll want to work there forever. But now that I'm in, it's kind of like, I don't know. It's kind of boring. The work isn't that interesting to me anymore. I feel like I'm not being utilized fully. And I don't know if I want to be utilized fully, though, because I don't think working hard is worth it for me there. I want to save my hard work for myself, I guess. It's really difficult to like stand out there because everybody's has such crazy pedigree and stuff. Everybody's super smart, that's for sure. So you have to like really grind, and you have to really be on top of your game to stand out, which I'm not trying to do. What else? That's about it. I got a question. If you were given a chance to live in a country, you will be provided with everything that you desire. Which country would you choose to live in? Japan, that's for sure. Yeah. I want to move to some country, but I'm conflicted. What countries do you want to move to? Whether to move to US or any country in Europe? Man, US is in a weird place right now, you know? Being an adult is a scam overall. What? No, being an adult is alright. Yeah, so I'd say, you know, when I first joined Google, I was really blown away for maybe about the first year and a half. And then after that, it kind of wore out. I haven't had I don't know, like when I first started, incredible, everything incredible. Free food, everything tastes good, unlimited snacks, wow, 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 everything. You have our own in-house Uber, like our own internal G-Ride. You can just call a cab and it takes you anywhere on campus. This is in Sunnyvale. You have all these different cafeterias, man. Everyone is so chill. Work-life balance, amazing. Everybody's so nice too. And then it kind of just becomes normal. And then I got excited again. My first business trip, like, yeah, man, first time flying business class. lie flat seats, feeling like a big timer. Going, half of my team works in Switzerland, so I used to go to Switzerland a lot. I haven't been recently. I think I've been about three or four times since in the last 3 years. Maybe 3 times. And I've been to New York. That's why I live in New York now, because I visited New York on a business trip and I liked it so much that I transferred here. New York office is insane. Craziest office I've ever been to. I haven't been to many offices. I had an internal referral link and got denied to all 3 positions I applied for. I thought the referral link was an easy way in. This is absolutely not true. I've given so many referral links to people in this community and only 1 person has gotten in. I think maybe this was a way in previous years, but it's tough to get in as an external hire these days, man. Unless you are in Brazil or India, then maybe it's a lot easier. How did you apply to Google? What did your process look like? I have a website, midnightsimon.com. This is about my stream, and I have about me. I have a timeline of everything related to this stream. And I started streaming because I wanted to prepare for my interviews. I didn't even know I had a Google interview. I didn't have a Google interview when I started streaming. But I took Google Kickstart and a recruiter reached out to me. And then I quit my job, went all into studying LeetCode, and I passed the interview. That's how I got in. So I never applied. I was lucky. And now, if you want to check it out, here's a link. When did I start coding for the first time? I started coding for the first time in December 2013. But I've never really had a job except this startup that I quit. I have 1 year at a startup and then 4 years at Google, or 3.5 years at Google. That's my experience. And then everything else before that was freelancing and stuff. Big Tech is on a hiring freeze. Salesforce has a hiring freeze. Also, our intern position getting filled up by November. Dang. I think the easiest way to get to Google is to go to Amazon and then go to Google. I know a ton of folks that went to Amazon and then went to Google after 2 years. Yeah, that seems like a solid path. Definitely smarter than Johnny Silverhand. Wait, what are you talking about? Who's Johnny Silverhand, man? I don't know about all that. So that's my story, how I got into Google. And maybe my story of me leaving Google is coming up soon, man, with this buyout stuff going on. Where's that tab? I don't even know. Man, we're vibe coding. What did it just do? Phase 3 completed. I missed it. Anyways, should we check out to see what it did for phase? What? Hey, no, Colin Chris. I haven't said anything, man. I'm just saying that Google is offering buyouts right now. Gotta go for now. Hey, Q Ultimus. See you next time, man. Thanks for tuning in. We need Sunglass Simon for future vibe coding sessions. This is what it's supposed to be, man. This is supposed to be my vibe coding uniform. Or something. I need to look cool when I'm vibe coding, you know? Hey, but Google is offering buyouts. It's about... yeah, it's about 27 weeks, roughly, of pay. Kind of, because you kind of have to work for some of those 27 weeks. I want to buy out at Salesforce. Hey, you might get one soon. So 27 weeks of pay, 27 times 40, 1080. That's how many hours? I think I make like, I don't know, $93 an hour or something. How much is that? That's $100,000, man. They're offering me accelerated equity, no, but I get 90 days of vests, which is probably like, I don't know, 30K. So they're offering to pay like $130,000 for me to leave, which is, I mean, it's not as much as my total compensation, you know, but it's a decent amount of money. That is tempting. That's tempting, but also risky in the current market if you actually want to work. Yeah, I'll think about it, man. I'll think about it. I have until August 1st to decide. Do you think they're doing buyouts to move slots to pay new hires less? I can't comment on what I think they're doing, man. I just know they're offering this buyout, and I'm wondering if I should take it. What will be the number? What do you mean? Wait, how much will you need to completely retire? Well, man, completely retire? I don't know. Work-life balance too good, can't do it? Yeah, I don't know. We'll see. $1 million? Nah, $1 million not enough. $1 million not gonna last you to retire. I don't know. How much money, how many years do I have left? Maybe like, call it 50 years? How much money do I need every year? Maybe like 100K at least? How much is that? That's like $5 million. And then you add in some risk factor, double it, $10 million. 10 million, and I'll retire right now, man. Give me 10 million. I'll do it right now. I'll just end stream immediately. You'll never see me again. Give me 10 mil. Oh yeah, 10 million too. Yeah, same number. At least 200 a month for Cursor. Yeah. We have investments that you can draw down. Yeah, I mean 10 million is good though. There's a bunch of performance management going on right now. My org is doing it so they can backfill. Yeah, it feels like layoffs are still on the table, man. Lots of people laying off all over the place. Microsoft just did a bunch. Google is doing it now. I mean, Google's been doing it, man. Oh, type racer, my bad. Let's do this and then I gotta go. So first race is the warm-up, second race is the championship round. If you have $10 million, you can pull out like 400K a year and keep your $10 million balance. Yeah, I'll do that, man. That sounds good to me. Wait, what was I doing? I gotta send the type racer link. To my thing. Can you take buyout and then re-interview? Yeah, if you get hired, if you get hired within 90 days, you gotta pay back the buyout, like at Google. Oh, Pancatch is in here. What's happening? All right, let's do this. Warm up time. This is hard. Dang, 87. But save it here, 123. Dang, Clay Knots, 117. Or Xenomorph. Dang, fast people. Pancash, 71, very good. Alright, that was just the warm-up, man. Oh, you're Xenomorph. Alright. Let's see what's up. We got lots of speed demons in the house. What's it gonna be? We need an option to redeem Bomb Party? No, man. If you want Bomb Party, you gotta go to Pat's stream. Alright, here we go. Championship round, man. Jesus, save it here. 140 miles per hour, insane. No Condom Chris, 124. And Xenomorph, or Hymn of Words, 105. Guest, 106. Clistar, 83. Guest, 100. Wait, save it here with 140 miles per hour. Let me add that onto the board. And then we gotta go. Wait, but first I want to check out to see what the code thing. Wait, this is not the type racer leaderboard. Save it here. How much? 140 miles per hour. That might be your best race yet. Let's see. $140, $136. Yeah. Your best race yet, man. Congratulations. 140 is crazy. Hey, Pancash, how you doing, man? I'm a bit late. What are you talking about? LeetCode? Ain't nobody doing LeetCode out here. Bobby Blue. Yeah, we got some fast typers. Pixel Pusher, by far the fastest typer ever to come on this stream. But Zapak was also really fast. If Zapak ever came back, I would love to see a showdown between him and Pixel Pusher. And Overfit also super fast. But that's like a crazy fluke speed, you know. But I'm the most persistent typer. Yeah, don't defense. Very persistent for sure. And also the slowest championship race ever. Won by Don't Defense. Look at that right there. Anyways. It was sudden death. Yeah. Yeah, I've been doing good. Love you guys, this whole community. Thanks for streaming. Hey, Pankaj, have you graduated university? It's been 4 years since I've been streaming, and I think you started coming when you're like a freshman in university or something. So you must be final year. Wow. That's so crazy, man. I've watched so many of you grow up and graduate school, or go from high school to university, or from like no job to job or something, you know. That's nuts. Last exam is 2 days. Actually, wholesome. Yeah, man. This is a big reason why I still stream, even though I don't really need to practice for LeetCode or anything, man. I think it's so great hearing about everyone like studying and being able to do well and crush their exams or all that stuff, you know. Change your major to EE? Oh, comp science entry level non-existent. Hey, can't change 2 days before you graduate, man. Come on. I watched your stream in my entire undergrad. Man, good thing I got these sunglasses on, so you guys can't see me tearing up right now. Anyways, I gotta go. But I said I wanted to check out this thing real quick. What was my thing? Testing 1, 2, 3. Do you have sunglasses due to blazing? Yeah, we're type blazing right now, BetSimp. Hey, what the hell kind of changes did this thing do, man? It said it did a whole bunch of stuff, but I'm not seeing anything different. Oh, it can validate for multiplayer. That is insane. We're not gonna test that today because that means I gotta rebuild everything and all that stuff. And it's way past my stream ending time, so I gotta go. I'll see y'all on the weekend. Maybe I might even stream sometime before then, since I just paid so much money for Claude Max plan. Anyways, who we gonna raid? Vibe coder, Samir doing LeetCode. Hey, you guys are sleeping on Samir, man. Samir is so consistent. Samir has been streaming super duper consistently, and he's been doing a lot of LeetCode. He's doing C++. You guys need to check out Samir. We're gonna go raid him right now. I'm always lurking in there. And he talks to chat, he's reading, he's like interacting, he's smart, he's doing problems, all that stuff, man. Anyways, thank you very much. See y'all next time. Strong mental streamer, yeah, Samir. He does push-ups, yeah, man. Everybody better stick around for Samir. And then when we raid, you guys need to also stick around. And well, I don't want to tell y'all what to do, man. Just do whatever you feel like to. Bring the glasses to the next vibe code in Sesh for sure. I'm gonna try and bring some different glasses every time, maybe. I gotta spend all my money, man. Anyways, I'll tell you about that another time. DDG recommendation? Why is that funny, man? It's because I've been watching Streamer University when it was going on. That's why. Anyways, thank you very much, Pankaj. See you next time. Thank you so much for tuning in. Good luck on your exams coming up. Save it here. See you later. Who is that? I don't know. Some rapper or somebody. Bobby Blue, No Condom Chris, Elite Whale. See you next time. Bimchers. Adios, amigo. Hymn of Words, thank you so much for that sub. See you next time. Hope you enjoy your stay in this community. Everybody else, Hepta5, see you later. Don't defense. Have a good night. See you later, everybody on YouTube. Everybody's lurking. Hepta5, Pixel Pusher, whoever. And adios, YouTube.